TJ Magic from Castle to Lifestyle. I'm Sadie. Don't get it twisted, you guys. Me and TJ are still Disney besties, but we are actually practicing social distancing. And we figured if we filmed separately, it would be a great way to encourage you all to practice social distancing. You may not have any experience in the medical field or be a nurse and be able to get your hands dirty to help stop this, but one of the best things you can do is practice self-isolation or social distancing to help stop COVID-19. So we're going to keep this channel going. Hopefully soon we'll be able to film together. But for right now, this is what we're doing in hopes to make a difference. Today, I'm going to bring to you a Magic Manor video. We're going to do a haul as well as a decorate with me. This behind me is the entrance to, or is in the entryway to my home. I know this is a background you're not familiar with, but I figured this would be a great way to start since this is the area we're working in. So first, let's go ahead and get started with the haul. So my haul is from a mixture of places, and some of the things I've already DIY'd and fixed and things like that. But I will definitely make sure I talk to you about where I got these items and what I did to them if I did make a DIY or something like that. So, as mentioned in the color palette video, which I believe was the last video that me and TJ filmed together, we talked about my house being an up theme. And because I have an up theme, that led to my color palette, and it's great for me and my husband because that movie means so much to him and I. So because it's our theme, we need something, and we wanted something that was just gonna maybe scream it from the rooftops. So pardon my movement, but this is the piece right here. I know I'm covering my face, but I want you guys to be able to get a good view of it. It says adventure is out there. There is a hidden Mickey in the eye of is, and then the out is the grape soda pin. And this was actually something that I got from a shop owner on Etsy, who I will talk about in the comments or the description down below. And this sign was a complete customization. Her and I worked together relentlessly on this, trying to make it perfect, and she was just incredible. Her name is Angela, and she was so easy to work with. She was so sweet. She was so kind, and it's definitely something I'm so in love with. And we thought about putting it in the guest room and just having our guest bedroom be up themed, but we weren't really happy with that. This doesn't deserve to be hidden. This needs to be out front and center for people to see. So this sign that I just showed you, this beautiful adventure is out there. This is actually going to replace this sign behind me. If you're curious about this sketch, it is an original by the artist. Honestly, I can't read the artist's name, but it said it was done in 47, and I'm guessing 1947. I did find this at an estate sale, so I can't even tell you guys where to get it. I'm really big into buying secondhand, so estate sales are one of my favorite things. But I'm not doing them right now because that's the socially responsible thing to do. So yeah, this is going to replace that big piece, and my husband's going to help me hang this up. But we're so excited. And because this piece is more colorful, that meant I felt like we needed more colorful things here. I'll do a review as to really what's on here right now before we change it. So that way you can kind of see what I'm talking about, and then, you guys can see it. I'll change it and you'll see my new vision. So there's a couple of things, like I said, that I want to put up here. I always have a table runner on this. I like using table runners in an unconventional manner, not just for tables. I think they look great on things like this. But because that piece is so colorful, I actually wanted something white to go on this. This is white and has yellow striping on it. It's from Hearth and Hand. When I go over that area, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But I love this piece. It was actually given to me by my in-laws. And I know it's a little wider than the shelf itself, but that's no big deal. But it has this like beautiful lace work on the ends. Let me see if I can give you a better shot like that. See how it has those two different sections and then these hang off of it. So I thought that'd be really pretty to break up the color, just something clean and simple and also vintage. Another thing I wanted to do was put a picture up. I love putting pictures up throughout the home. I think it's a beautiful way to kind of share your story. So this frame, I actually got it from Home Goods. It was $9.99. It was originally white. I painted it this dark blue color on my own and distressed the corners, but hopefully you can see that blue. It's coming off a little darker on camera. It's a little lighter, I would say, but I wanted to use some of the blue from this to come out in this photo. This is a picture of me and my husband in Disneyland. We took this a couple months after we got engaged. My husband is a huge Star Wars fan, so we thought this would be really pretty to incorporate into our home. And then I kind of wanted to replace this jug here with something that's also had some color because the table runner is white. So I found this beautiful bottle from Home Goods. It was only $5.99 and it's quite large. I mean, it's larger than my head or taller than my head. And it just says ice cold lemonade, 5 cents. And it has like this, let me turn it this way so you can see it a little bit. But there's an actual like lemon and some leaves on it with the 5 cents next to it. And it's not on every side, it's just on the front and the back of the vase. But I actually bought this as an inside joke between me and one of my friends. There was a blue one, so she got the blue one because she uses blue in her home, and then I got the green one for myself because I use green. And then I saw this really funky, I don't even know what to call it. Sorry, some of the pieces came out, so I kind of have to put it back together again. But it's definitely a flower holder of some sort. It looks like anyways. But I saw this at TJ Maxx on clearance, and I thought it was just really pretty and really unique. I like weird things. But it has this beautiful dark wood and then all these vials. But it was on clearance. It was only like $7, which I thought was like a steal for something it's a pretty good size, and you know, there's a lot of detail in it and glass and things like that, so I picked this up. And then the last thing I want to use are some florals. I think I'm going to put these in the piece I just showed you, but I got some florals from Hobby Lobby a while back, and they were on one big stem, but I actually cut my florals off because I feel like I can use them better if they're not attached to one big like chunk of plastic. So I cut them in half, but these are called Billy Buttons if you're interested in these. I think they're so cute and really unique, and so, you know, I can't wait to use these. And then the last piece I'm going to actually use is this camera. So I didn't buy this or anything. It was actually gifted to me from my dad. But again, I love unique and fun vintage things, so I thought this would be something really fun to incorporate when we do the decorate. So that's the haul. I know my decorating style is so weird. It's from gifts, from stores, you know, whatever. But that's okay. I think the weirder your stuff is, the better. But that's just me. So let's get to this decorate with me and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so this is the entryway that I have now, and I figured, you know, we'd talk about everything. So this right here is actually a Martinelli's apple juice bottle. They still sell these. It's glass. It's like $3. This I found antiquing. These are all books that were published in the 1800s. I'm actually a historian, so I love stuff like this. This yellow glass jar I found at the Target dollar spot, and it was only $1. The florals are from Hobby Lobby. That frame, I think I got it at Ross. And then, as I said earlier, this I found at an estate sale. This table runner here is actually from Hearth and Hand. It was a little over $17, I believe, so 17, 18 bucks before tax if your estate has tax. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be making over. So now that the area behind me is completely clear, I'm going to go ahead and decorate it and show you guys how I do it. So first, I'm going to start again with my table runner.
Okay, so I went ahead and I put the lace table runner on the shelf, and it is wider, so I just tucked it back there so it creates that beautiful corner, and then you can see the lace there.
So now we're going to decorate the top of the table. First, I'm going to start with this lemonade piece. I still really like the black florals that was in the other piece, so I'm just going to move them into here. And I'm going to keep this here. I kind of like the height because it covers that light switch.
So I went ahead and put all the belly buttons in this vase, and we're just going to try to put that in the center. Line them up like that. And then on this side, I'm going to put that picture of me and my husband. Kind of fix it a little bit. And then that cute little antique box, I'm just going to set that in the front. And so far, this is how it works. We're going to fill this dead space. I'm going to go ahead and put this cool vintage camera there.
So I found a candle holder that I'm actually going to put over here to help balance out the height. And this is it right here. It's got some scroll work and things like that. I have another set of sconces in the dining room that actually match this, so I thought it'd be great to continue that look throughout the home. And then I'm just going to put a white candle on it because this sign has so many colors. And this candle I just got from Hobby Lobby. It's full price at $7.99, but you can use the 40% off, so you don't have to pay that. So let's put it up. And there you go. So this is the tabletop. Right now, I'm actually going to take this big piece down, and me and my husband are going to get the other one hung up off screen. Alright guys, I am so happy with the final look. I'm so excited for people to walk into my home and this be one of the first things that they see. And just to let you guys know, the stuff that I actually hauled in this video, I bought a couple months ago. I am in no way encouraging you guys to go out and buy things right now. I actually think this is a great way to challenge yourselves to find things you already have in your home if you feel the need to redecorate. So just go ahead and do that, you know? See what you have. Shop your home. Save yourself some money and stay indoors. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we cannot wait to see you guys soon. Have a magical day. Bye!